Let me tell you some really interesting things about your brain on forgiveness. So this particular professor, Zhu Zhang of Erasmus University at Rotterdam School of Management, so they did studies in forgiveness, right? They found that after you forgive something that happened in the past, interesting things happen to your body. For example, vertical jumps, your ability to jump vertically, you can actually jump higher after you forgive. We don't know why it works, but it works. People who were asked to march up and down a hill report that the hill seemed less challenging after they did a simple few-minute forgiveness exercise. Now, the exercise itself that is done in 40 years of Zen is super simple. I now do it every morning. Every morning, I forgive something. And you wouldn't believe it, but even a waiter who rubs you the wrong way, that negativity stays with you. So every morning, I clear myself of all negativity. Now, the exercise itself looks like this, okay? You spend a minute or 2 minutes, no more than that, thinking and feeling the anger. And the anger can be for yourself, for something you did in the past, for something someone did to you in the past. You spend 2 minutes feeling that, then you stop. Then you see a younger version of yourself or the person who abused you or wronged you in front of you. And you try to develop empathy for them. Ask them, try to think for yourself, what made them do it? Did they face abuse as a kid? Did they experience something really bad? Were they simply mistrained? 2 ideas have really helped me. One is a quote from Neil Donald Walsh in his book, Conversations with God. He says, I have sent you nothing but angels. Every person who enters your life, little, small or big, good or bad, is a fellow angel there to teach you something. So I find that thinking about that philosophy helps. Another philosophy I think of is the phrase, hurt people, which simply means that everybody who hurts you is doing it because at some level, they were hurt themselves. They're just passing it on. But you have the ability to cut that cord and stop the hurt so you don't continue passing it on. Think about human history, right? And how nations fight nations, fight nations, fight nations for generations because of this crazy idea, hurt people. But when we can forgive, we can move on. So in that second part of that exercise, you feel empathy. Bill Bullitt said, knowledge is the lowest form of learning. Empathy is the highest form of learning. Empathy means you can see things from another person's point of view and really seek to understand them. Empathy is one of the greatest forms of intelligence we can develop. So, in that second part, that's all you do. And you forgive into love. At the end of it, you see yourself hugging this person. And that's all it takes. Now, it doesn't mean you'll forgive someone immediately. For certain acts, it could take years. But this is the first step. And you never know how powerful this can be until you try it.